So, welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is very simple. We want you to cover your current affairs since current affairs form a very important portion of your prelims examination. 40 to 50% of your MCQs from prelims are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. And what better way to cover current affairs or revise current affairs than by getting the much needed MCQ practice from them? Because through that MCQ practice, you would not only revise your current affairs, you would also get ready for your prelims examination. Now, the thing is that 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis might seem like little effort, but these 4 to 5 MCQs would add up to more than 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs alone. And ask any successful aspirant, 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs alone is more than sufficient. More than sufficient as far as current affairs are concerned. Okay, so needless to say, make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. It should be a daily habit of yours. All right, let's begin today's discussion, starting with question number 1. So, consider the following statements regarding Samudra Yan project. Matsya 6000, a submersible vehicle capable of carrying 3 people to the depths of 6,000 meters, is built under this project. Only USA, China, Russia have the capability of building a submersible vehicle with the capability of going deep underwater. Matsya 6000 was built by Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. Now, look, a couple of years back, India launched Deep Ocean Mission. Okay? The purpose of this mission was very simple. It was under Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay? And the purpose was very simple. The purpose was deep sea exploration. Now, for deep sea exploration, you need submersible vehicles. Okay? Vehicles that can carry researchers deep under sea, close to the seabed in the oceans. For that, under Deep Ocean mission, you launched Samudra Yan project. Okay, and under Samudra Yan project, you created a submersible vehicle called Matsya 6000. The name Matsya is taken from Indian mythology, and 6000 means that this submersible vehicle is capable of going deep into the ocean up to the depths of 6,000 meters. Now, recently, Ministry of Earth Sciences has announced that in 2026, Matsya 6000 would be launched deep undersea, carrying 3 researchers for deep sea exploration. Okay, so Matsya 6000 is a submersible vehicle capable of carrying 3 people to the depths of 6,000 meters, is built under this project. Absolutely correct. Now, very few countries have this capability of building submersible vehicles that can go so deep. Because very deep into the ocean, the pressure on the vehicles becomes huge. And you need to be technologically advanced to sustain that pressure. Or your vehicle should be technologically advanced to sustain that pressure. Only 5 countries have built such kinds of submersible vehicles so far. These countries are US, Russia, China. Of course, China would be there. Then it's Japan. And last is France. And now it would be India. Okay, so this statement is false. It's not just these 3 countries. There is Japan and France as well. Now, Matsya 6000 was built by National Institute of Ocean Technology. Okay, National Institute of Ocean Technology, also known as NIOT, is based in Chennai. Okay, it's not Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services. So only one statement is correct. The answer is A. Question number 2. Consider the following statements regarding Climate Risk Index 2025. It is released every year by United Nations Environment Program. This index ranks countries based on their vulnerability to extreme weather events. India has improved its rank from 7th worst affected country in 2019 to 49th in 2022. Now, look, Climate Risk Index is a report released by a think tank called German Watch. Okay, it's not UNEP, it's German Watch. Okay, so this is false. Now, this Climate Risk Index basically assesses countries on their vulnerability to extreme weather events or natural disasters. Okay, the higher your rank, or if your rank is 1, then you are the most vulnerable. Now, back in 2019, India was the 7th most vulnerable country to natural disasters or extreme weather events. But India has improved its position to 49th now. So this is good news. Okay. And second statement is also correct. So 2 and 3. D. Question 3. Which of the following is our correct regarding India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor? It was announced during the G20 summit of New Delhi in 2023. IMEEC seeks to provide an alternative to Red Sea trade route between India and Europe. India, US, UK, Saudi Arabia, France, UAE, EU are participating countries of IMEEC. Okay. So the thing is that currently most of the trade between India and Europe happens through Red Sea trade route, okay, which is also known as Suez Canal trade route. Now, this route is vulnerable to geopolitical tensions. Very recently, Houthi rebels of Yemen, started bombing commercial ships or started attacking commercial ships on this route. That is why many commercial ships had to take an alternative route. Now, India Middle East Economic Corridor, Europe Economic Corridor seeks to build a new route apart from this Suez Canal route. Okay, and it was announced during G20 summit of New Delhi in 2023. That's correct. It provides an alternative to Red Sea trade route. Yes. Now, who are the partner countries in this project? USA is not there. UK is not there. Okay, Germany is definitely there. Okay, France is there. EU is there. UAE is there. India is there, but not US, UK. So this statement is false. 1 and 2. The answer is A. Question 4. Consider the following statements regarding Devolution Index 2025. It measures progress of decentralization across states and UTs. Karnataka has received the highest rank in 2025 Devolution Index. So basically, what is Devolution Index? You see, there are 2 tiers of governance in our country, okay? Center, states. But 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Acts introduced another tier. For rural areas, there were panchayats. For urban areas, there were municipal corporations or municipalities. Okay. Together, these 2 institutions are known as local governments. Okay. So these 2 amendment acts basically added a 3rd tier of governance in our country. Now, the thing is that it was left up to the states to give functions and finances to these panchayats and municipal corporations. So 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act actually gives the authority to states to devolve or give away some of its functions and some of its finances or taxes to panchayats. Now, some states have transferred a lot of functions to panchayats and finances and taxation powers to panchayats. Some states haven't. Okay, those states who haven't transferred much functions or finances, we say that they haven't decentralized properly. They have not decentralized properly. Okay, to decentralize properly, you need to do functional devolution, devolution of functions to panchayats, financial devolution. Now, which state has done more devolution? This is measured by Devolution Index 2025. So it measures progress of decentralization across states and UTs. Absolutely correct. And this index basically gives a state a score. And based on that score, these states are ranked. Okay. Now, Karnataka has received the highest rank and highest score. So this is correct. But 12 states and UTs were even behind the national average of devolution index. That was also true. Any which way, as far as this question is concerned, both statements are correct. The answer is C. And last question, which of the following statements is our correct regarding US-India Compact Initiative? The initiative aims to double bilateral trade between India and USA to $500 billion. Trust Initiative, which is part of Compact Initiative, aims to establish 10-year defense cooperation framework arrangement. This entire Compact Initiative basically covers 3 sectors or 3 areas: technology, commerce, defense. Okay, so Recently, Prime Minister Modi signed an agreement with Donald Trump, okay, and that is known as US-India Compact Initiative, which brings both these countries closer to each other in strategic areas. Now, what are these strategic areas? Technology, commerce, and defense. Absolutely correct. Now, under the technology front, both these countries launched trust initiative, okay. So trust initiative would lead to cooperation between the two countries in new technologies like AI, Internet of Things, quantum computing, and whatnot. For defense, they launched a separate 10-year framework, okay. A separate 10-year framework was launched for defense, and for commerce they launched mission 500, which would double the current bilateral trade between the two countries from 250 to 500 billion dollars. So this is correct. But trust initiative is not about defense. Trust initiative is about technology transfer. So this statement becomes false. 1 and 3 only, C. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation. But it would add more value if you revise this lecture as well. And by revision, I mean going through the written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, those solutions are found in our notes, which are attached to this lecture, and you can find these notes on our Telegram channel. Now, where can you find our Telegram channel? Well, just below this video in the comment section, you'll find a link. You just have to click on that link. It will take you to our Telegram platform, and from there you can download the notes for not just this lecture, but all the other lectures featuring on our YouTube channel. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.